Hello people, in the next few minutes, we'll share with you everything you need to know to better plan your trip to a place that we like to call the Canadian Hawaii. Welcome to Ucluelet and Tofino on Vancouver Island.
Oh my God.
This place is...
It's amazing. It's very nice.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We have two friends who live in BC, and last year when we saw them, they told us that Tofino was their favorite place in Canada, like throughout the whole country, and
now we understand.
Yeah, we get it 100%. If you guys aren't convinced that this place is beautiful yet, we hope that we'll be able to convince you within the next 5 minutes. So let's add 5 minutes to the clock, and let's tell you everything you need to know about this place. 3, 2, 1, go. Ucluelet and Tofino are two little towns located on the west coast of Vancouver Island. You do need to drive half an hour to get from one town to another, and in the middle you will find Pacific Rim National Park. So before we tell you everything about this place, everything that there is to see, everything there is to do, let's start from the start, eh?
Yeah.
Let's start from the start and tell you how to get here from Vancouver.
So you have two options. Option one is to fly. It's 44 minutes. 45? 44?
Yeah, 44 if you're downwind.
Yeah. Or option two is to drive.
Yes, first you need to take a ferry from Vancouver to Nanaimo on Vancouver Island. It's an hour-and-a-half boat ride, and the price will vary depending on how many people you have in your car and also the size of your vehicle. But just to give you a rough idea, for two people and a small car, the price is about $100 per way.
So once you're in Nanaimo, you'll have to drive 2.5 hours to get to Ucluelet, or 2 and 50 minutes.
2
hours and 50 minutes to get to Tofino.
Yes, the road is very windy.
And beautiful.
And very beautiful. You're gonna be driving through Macmillan Provincial Park. The trees are enormous. Very, very nice to see. So out in all, once you arrive at your final destination, it will have taken approximately 4 to 4.5 hours from the moment you got on the boat to the moment you arrived in either Ucluelet or Tofino. Once you've arrived, the big question is, where should you stay, Ucluelet or Tofino? Well, to be honest, both towns are pretty much the same. There's only one difference.
Well, Tofino is more popular, which means Ucluelet, it's a little bit less expensive and less touristy.
Yeah, so if we were to suggest one or the other, we would say might as well
stay in Ucluelet and drive the 30 minutes to get to Tofino to see Tofino.
What it is. Yeah, exactly. So that's what we did. There are many different options in terms of accommodations. There's, you know, high-end expensive hotels or, you know, rooms and stuff near the ocean, or there's a lot of guest houses. So a lot of locals have guest suites in their homes, so little apartments that they rent out on Airbnb, and that's the option that we chose because it is the option that fit mostly within our budget. Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to our crib. This is our Airbnb in Ucluelet, and we wanted to give you a quick tour just to show you what to expect if ever you're spending some time here in this area. This is the kitchen. This is the first thing we see when we walk through the doors. You've got all the utilities to cook. You've got a little table here to eat and work. And on my left-hand side, so on your right-hand side when walking through the main door, you've got your living space. So little couch that is actually a futon. So if ever you're, you know, more than 2 people, this can definitely sleep an extra person. Definitely a nice place to just chill and relax. And you've got a little chair here with a little table as well, if ever you want to sit down, read a book, eat or work. Right here at the beginning of the hallway, you have your bathroom. So it has everything you need: towels, soaps, shampoo. And honestly, the shower is really nice, very comfortable, good pressure, warm water. We liked it. Down this way, you've got the last room of the apartment. This is the main bedroom. It's a small bedroom, but very functional. It has a queen bed, and this right here is a nice space to put your clothes. So you got some hangers, you've got some shelves here. So if ever you want to make yourself feel at home, well, you can unpack and put all of your stuff in here. The only thing that's missing from this place is a washer and dryer. So in our case, because we are living in different Airbnbs throughout the year, we like renting places where we can, wash our clothes. But most people who will be coming here will only be staying for a couple of nights, 2, 3 nights, 4 nights max. So a washer and dryer might not be necessary, but it's not the end of the world for us. We're gonna find a laundromat to do our washing and drying. So there you have it. That was our Airbnb tour. If ever you want to book this exact place, we're gonna put the link in the description below. Alex and MJ, back to you.
Now, if you're more into camping, you could reserve a campsite for about $40 to $70 per night for a fully serviced site. But
it depends.
It depends of the season.
Exactly.
For the price.
It depends of the season. Now, regardless of the accommodation that you choose, we strongly recommend that you book and reserve a couple of weeks or even a couple of months prior to your trip, just to make sure that you have a place to stay. Now let's talk about activities. What is there to do here? Well, if you don't like to spend much money on activities like us, you can definitely go out and walk. There's a lot of nature around us. You step outside from your guest suite, you're already, hitting up some very nice little trails in the woods. So you can definitely walk for a very, very long time. There are some specific trails like the Wild Pacific Trail, which is an 8-kilometer walk all by the Pacific coast. There's the Lighthouse Trail, which is a 2.5-kilometer loop. Or as we mentioned, there is the Pacific Rim National Park, a couple of minutes drives away.
Of course, you will need a park pass.
A park pass? But once you do have the pass, you'll be able to, go inside the park.
And do some biking or hiking or even surf.
Yes, actually, Tofino is known for surfing. There's a lot of waves. There's actually a huge beach within the park. It's called
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
It's so long.
And if you don't have your own gear, there's a lot of shops either in Tofino or in Ucluelet from which you can rent some gear. So yeah, get a surfboard, get a wetsuit, and go surfing.
Now, if you have a little bit of money to spend on activities, you could do some excursion to go see some wildlife.
Yeah, bears, wolves, whales. There's also a hot spring that you can go check out on a little island. You can go fishing, kayaking. There's an aquarium here in Ucluelet, which is actually Canada's first catch and release aquarium. So basically they catch some fish during the spring season, and at the end of the summer season, they release them back in nature. And of course, there's a lot of little restaurants, cafes,
breweries,
local breweries where you can try some local beers.
So that's it. That's pretty much what we had to say about Ucluelet and Tofino.
We know we busted our 5-minute for sure, but we had so many things to say, so many things to share that we hope that you enjoyed it. But seriously, we love this place.
We really love this place. I love that I can go walk in the morning and the water is so close to the town that you could see sea lion.
Yeah, and the waves.
The waves, it's just relaxing, and it's full of nature.
But what we specifically like about this place is the fact that there are no big box stores, no
Tim Hortons, no Starbucks, no Walmarts.
So it feels very local, very unique, and I guess that's what makes it feel so special. So let us know what you thought about this place by leaving a like under our video. Tell us, in the comments if you've been here before or if you plan on coming here in your future trips. Don't forget to share and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll see you guys next time. Ciao!
Salut!